Hello everyone and welcome back to Voidspace Alpha. My name is Ollie and today we're continuing on with our playthrough of Rome 2 as the Romans on the hard difficulty. Now, before we dive in and get caught up, because I haven't actually recorded a batch of these Let's Plays for a while now, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that has subscribed to the channel over... What's it been since I uploaded one of these? Maybe a week or so. We're now at like almost 12,000 subscribers. So that is truly, truly awesome. And thanks to everyone that takes the time to interact with these comments, do all that great stuff, because that is really, really cool for me. And yeah, I love reading all your comments and responding to them. Quick note before I dive in, I want to say this at the top of the video rather than at the end, which I have been doing, is in the description down below there is a link to a Discord server. Please do click on that if you want to hang out with other like-minded gamers. There are no payment walls. You don't have to be a channel subscriber or a Patreon or a member or any of that nonsense. You can just come and hang out with other gamers and yeah, just chew the fat with us. So look, let's bring myself back up to speed and consequently you, the audience, as well. We've currently got a bit of a civil war going on. There's two provinces still remaining down here, which we should be able to take back very soon. Nabatea is going to probably be in our crosshairs soon because they separate some of our lands. We have got Antioch back here, and it does look like there is a Cypriot general over here. And who's that there? An allied general, which is Mayin. Okay, I guess we're allies in some way with those guys. Hatra does have a garrison, so I'm not too worried about that. Although these guys do have siege weapons, so, you know, kind of is what it is. Cyprus, we are still at war with. There is a successionist fleet there. Antioch, we are going to allow our things to convert. And yeah, I believe the end of last episode, we put a siege... sorry, we did not. We did a pitched battle against the Legion down here, and now we're going to move in and start taking those provinces back. The war in Mauritania, aka North Africa, is going pretty well. We've pushed the secessionist forces out, which means we can now move our legions into position, and in fact we can put this legion on forced march there just to bring them up to the edge. There we go. They do have Numidian mercenaries. I am probably going to leave those in the legion as is, and we've got also Legion 14 here who can recruit units. Do you know what? No, do you know what? Actually, let's grab two Velites or Welites, and we will do that. So yeah, I think that's everything I can do for this turn. Where were you guys going? Oh yes, I remember now. We were moving Legion 13, the Macedonian Legion, in to deal with the Cypriots, hopefully causing a crippling blow to them, and we're going to bring in the fleet from Tyros at the same time. But look, let's hit that end turn button and see what's happening. Macedon, obviously our defensive ally, moving its forces around and generally not achieving that much. Armenia's become quite strong. They would like to offer me 1,000 gold for a non-aggression pact. I will take that. That is free money because I wasn't going to attack you anyway, Armenia. Now I don't have to worry about being attacked by them either, which is lovely. Secessionist forces are moving around. Okay, the Cypriots are going to attack here. And you know what? I think I might just auto-resolve this. Yeah, play defensively, or protective. The Cypriots are going to get beaten off of that town. And yeah, I'm going to kill them all. Because why not? Why wouldn't I? Main is going to move in, and then I imagine probably finish off the Cypriots. Yeah, there we go. So don't have to worry about that anymore. The Trudetani have become very powerful in Spain. Intimidate opposition. Opposition. The influence of the opposition has decreased, as well as their loyalty towards you. Minus 10 loyalty for 10 turns. Okay, well that is problematic. I am going to... What if I take you, put you on normal stance? Yeah, you're just going to take too long to get there. I'm going to continue to move my fleet over there. Tyros, do you have a good garrison? You do. Okie dokie. Right, don't really need to worry about that stuff yet, because what I want to worry about is retaking secessionist lands. Right, let's go for a balanced auto-resolve on there. Marvellous. Brilliant. We're just going to reoccupy that. We've got an increase in rank and some military traditions, which I'm obviously going to make use of right now. Right, let's go for inflicted by all melee weapons. That sounds good. Is there anything here that gives gravitas? In fact, what house is this guy? Does it tell me? It tells me it's blue, but I don't know if that's my house or not. So I only want to really, from somebody who was very kind to leave me a lot of information about the political stuff. And we're, what house are we? Julia, which I think, yeah, it's blue. Okay, so cool. So I don't mind giving this guy gravitas, that's fine. But is there anything that gives him gravitas? 2 authority. Is authority similar to gravitas? I don't know. I'm going to go down that route anyway. And yeah, let's get the mercenary hiring cost actually, because that could be quite useful here. Yes, these legionnaires are going to chill for a bit, just while they recuperate. I've got eagle cohorts already. I'll grab some Evocati, at least 2 of those. And have I got any auxiliary cavalry? I do not actually. I do have auxiliary bowmen, which I think would be better than the velites. Yeah, let's get those in. We'll keep both for now, and then probably remove the velites from the legion. Let's continue to move these legionary forces up. The Sentinels of Sand are able to be ambushed. I just don't know if I don't think I'm gonna catch them with that legion. I am going to move this legion back just in case anyone tries to ambush mine. Praetorians? Who is the general here actually? Okay, it's orange. Which is not great because of secession. How loyal is the orange faction? Yeah, not particularly. Where is their loyalty? Is that their loyalty? Oh, that's their influence. So House of Junior, that's loyalty, -8. Yeah, okay, I don't really want to give them more ammunition to come after me. And I kind of think that's it, really. I've got legions in the north over here. One in Tolosa. Probably not worth the money to upgrade. And one in Medlan. Again, that's a very small legion. But nothing in Macedonia now because I'm just spreading out kind of quite far. So what I think I'm going to do is leave that to recruit. Antioch will convert some more of the buildings. We've got a trading dock, and we will grab a cohort barracks, and we'll destroy that, just so we can get an auxiliary barracks. There we go. Right, Macedonians are doing what they do, which is walking around and doing nothing. Bactria is moving around some agents, so that could be an interesting conflict in the future. Armenia would like military access. They demand a payment. I'm not going to pay you money to walk through my lands. Yeah, that's not going to happen. The Lustani, or Lusitanians, Numidia, who we are still at war with, and the Truditani. Right, mission issued. Defeat the following army in battle. The Sentinels of the Sand, Numidian. Well, that is a good thing that I was going to do that anyway. I can get this force into the town to occupy it against this fully stacked army. Oh no, apparently I can't. Can I not? Oh no, I can. Yeah, I don't know why you stopped randomly. Lovely. So that is that. Are you now fully recruited? You are, and I didn't want to give you any upgrades. You're blue. You can have all the upgrades you want. What would you like? That's just going to give them... What does that give them? Level 2 weapons. Okay. Right, yeah, I'll probably hold off on a few more upgrades for a second, because I want to go over here and make sure I have the resources to put down this. And I do. I'm not going to fight it on the battle map, because, frankly, I don't need to. And it would be a bit of a boring battle watching me box in the remnants of a secessionist force. But I am going to occupy here. I'm going to save myself some money by getting rid of the Welites. And yeah, you are just going to now occupy Egypt. Myos Hormuz will get you a temple in there. In terms of the province of Egypt, Egyptus, yes, it is positive on public order and food, so I'm going to stop thinking about it for a while, I think. Right. This is possibly going to be the big battle of the game. If I bring you into there... and Tyros into here, oh, the Tyroshi fleet that is. Yeah, I mean it is going to allow me to make the assault, but it is going to be a very difficult battle. What I think is I'll maintain the blockade, and can I bring in this legion as well? So that's a full fleet and 2 full legions. That's much better. Right, okay, so I don't want to auto-resolve, I want to fight this battle. Because I want to destroy as much of the Cypriot forces as I possibly can. We've got this entire fleet, a full, I think it's a full 20-stack fleet, plus the 5th Legion, plus the 13th Legion, against 1,500 garrison, the Children of Zeus 840, and the Servants of Charon 2640. So, yeah, and I believe we're going to be arriving by sea with everything. I don't know if that's a mechanic or whether some of our stuff arrives by land, but thematically we should all be arriving by sea. It's dry. I like dry. Dry is good. And yeah, my fleet is here, eager to provide blockade. Now, I want to get my artillery ships, my Scorpion ships, like so. Now, what have they got on them? They've got javelin men. Okay, it's not the kind of artillery that I was hoping for, but, you know, we will make do. And yeah, I think we just crack on with starting the battle. And yeah, it looks like we've got reinforcements points all over, 2 in the water. Let's get as many men landing as we can. Yeah, we've got reinforcements landing down here. Landing over here as well. And I want you guys to be shooting them. In fact, I would like you to be shooting them. There we go. Right, now we've also got forces landing over here. Or arriving, which we are now going to land. This is a lot of units to manage. Okay, I've got some horse. I've got some horse over here as well, it seems. So our cavalry has arrived on land. Okay, that kind of makes sense. There is another army over there. And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to grab my missile cavalry, which will be you and you. Put you on group 2. Enable skirmish mode. Hit the citizen cavalry. And yeah, we are now starting to, at least, move our forces up. You guys, get down here. Transport ships up.
Support ships ready.
Okay, can't actually shoot anything. That is problematic. Why can't I shoot land units with these guys? Right, so this contingent is going to land over here. That is fine. The lion's share of my forces are going to land over here. It looks like they are going to try and oppose that landing, which is okay. A few legionary cohorts. And yeah, they've got some siege weapons of some description. Right, in that case, I'd like this cavalry to get into that corner, please. See if we can write off this citizen cav. They've got their own Tarentine cavalry. Let's provide a cavalry screen there. Might be able to write these guys off.
Melee infantry at your
Our general is under attack.
Let's get those guys over there.
assault ships reporting.
Get in there. And, yeah, start unloading. Swear I had a lot more forces than this, but maybe it takes time for them to come in. I don't know. There we are. This is literally just the landing force. Okay, they're starting to get around their artillery piece, which is fine. Yep. Don't know why the ballista... Oh, the ballista can shoot. They have got fire at will on, right? Just don't think they've got a very good range. Right, you lot need to be rowing harder. Like, is that a thing? No. Okay, I can't give them the row hard. So I think my naval force is going to get cut down here. Unless I can get these assault troops involved. Right, and I can take out that. Let's go.
The men are wavering.
Men are wavering. Are these guys landed yet? They have not. They are just in the process of landing. God, landing is slow, isn't it? Yeah. Cavalry has got behind into those skirmishers.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Right, let's get as many people involved as we can. At least cause some problems. This artillery piece is boned. And do you know what? I could probably write the slingers off just by charging them with the Tarentine cavalry. I need to make some gains back. They've still got all these units in here as well. How on earth was this like a 99% win on auto-resolve? Is this just terrible tactics by me? I think it might be. Yeah, those slingers are going to die. That's fine, and we are going to kill the Greek ballista.
Our men flee the field
That's
of
fine.
battle. This is a shameful
We could potentially get those slingers as well. The ballista ships are firing. I feel like we might want to bring these ships up to here.
general has fallen.
General has fallen. Never a thing we want to hear. Okay, they've got cavalry. Should pull those out as quickly as we can. Get our cavalry and these cavalry moving away.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Right, come on. Right, we do have some units touching ground over here. Might be able to split their attention a little bit. Get the Tarentine cav out of there. And yeah, we can fire our missile troops. Who are these? Thorax swordsmen. Yeah, those poor legionaries. I thought they'd be able to hold the beach just long enough for us to be able to land our troops, but I didn't realise how slow these transport ships were. We do have more units filtering in slowly. Another one here. I mean, this landing is unopposed on this side, so we can just get them to land immediately. Right, let's kill these slingers. If we can.
Our men flee the field of battle.
That's okay. I mean, it's not ideal, but it is okay. God, they've got my Tarentine cavalry pinned over here. Need to come and do my own damage. I think they have just noticed my cavalry moving and pulled off. Which is pretty good. Let's get that over there.
An entire unit has perished.
Right, they're actually getting into javelin range, so that's okay. They can oppose these landings here. Oh, they're setting fire to my ships. Okay, get them landed. I think it's time. It's time to just start landing, I think. I don't think I've got many more options left. This could be awful strategy, but, you know, here's what it is. Right, we've got more units here. Get them over there. Right, get going. More units filtering in over here. Get in. Where else can I land? Okay, I can land 2 units there. That's fine. Right, we're winning the cavalry battle. Or we have won the cavalry battle, I should say. So that's okay. These units are going to be much larger, so we can actually make some headway, possibly.
At your command. Support ship.
Luckily, these ships are not getting set ablaze. And they're wasting their Tarantine cavalry firing at me, so I'll just fire back. That's great.
Romans ready for
Attack those. You lot, get stuck into these guys. Okay, it looks like they're bringing a lot of their force over to this side. So if they present me with an opportunity to charge some skirmishy units, then I'm going to take it. Okay, these guys are actually going in opposed. So what I think I might do, actually give them attack orders. I know that sounds crazy. Let's do that. You've got a movement order. I'd like you to continue to move there. In fact, engage that levy pikeman. There we go. Anybody else landed over here yet? No, they have not. So maybe it's just going to be through weight of soldiers.
Our units has used all its ammunition.
That's fine. Right, you. Yeah, get into the mob. Kill them. Get around here. I would like for you to hit these levy pikemen on the side. Get those peeler off. Marvellous. Yeah, do that. Right, okay, that's probably about as good as that's going to get. Right, we are making some headway down here. I did say if they presented me with an opportunity to kill an easy unit, I would take it, so we will do that. You guys, your ass is down here. You guys know what you're doing. We've got 3 ships here. Yourself over there. Yeah, I think we're just going to have units filtering through and filtering through and filtering through. Yeah, let's just get this mob in here. Deal with the Tarantine cavalry. Why not? They are going to go down. What were they? Mercenary Syrian archers. Wow. Okie dokie. Citizen cavalry.
Support ships ready.
Cool. This is happening over here. We've got another unit that can be brought up. Let's get you moving. Everyone disembarking, please. Many people as we can disembark as possible. Yeah, and we'll disembark more units
One of our
there.
units has used all its ammunition.
Who's used all their ammunition? Probably these guys. Yeah, they have. Okay, so let's just pull you off. And see if we can... Okay, we've got some cavalry here that we could probably hold up. Let's hit them. Citizen cavalry is going to waver. Well, I think you are now... Yeah, you're my control 2. Because you are my cavalry. Pull the cavalry back because they're trying to get us into their melee line. Get the legionaries to actually form up something that looks like a formation at the very least. Right, how's things going over here? Looks good. I can see some flashing banners that are not red, so that is great. Do not have any cavalry over this side, which is fine. And we have more units disembarking and causing problems. Or will be causing problems shortly, once they actually get their acts together. Let's see if we can get those Thuros spearmen. And yet, now we have, what is this? A legionary cohort and a legionary cohort disembarking basically on the shores of the town, on the banks. So yeah, and now they're going to start engaging. Get the cavalry into here. And you know what? I'd quite like for them to not be flanked, our infantry, so we'll take out those 19 soldiers there. Legionary cohort. Right, let's get those guys involved. Yeah, and we are going to take out a lot of their cavalry. Our missile units have yet to arrive, so it is just a murder slog at the moment. Can I take out the Tarantine? Is that possible? I don't think it is, but I can get behind the lines and take out some missile units for sure. Right, Tarantine, fire at the Tarantine. In fact, fire at those pikemen. Come on, you should be landing. Yeah, you are landing. Come on, let's go. Get these guys in here. Move into the town. Right, you guys, you should be disembarking. Let's go.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Cavalry. They present you with easy targets. Take them. Yes, our legionaries are getting flanked. Yes, they are sustaining quite heavy casualties. Yes, the fleet has been all but obliterated. But that does not mean it is over.
Has used all its ammunition.
We're going to continue to push down. There we go. We'll push through there. Cavalry has engaged the missile units out in the open. The pikemen are moving to engage. Reinforcements is literally landing on the shore. Are there any extra ships come in? Not yet. And we have more legionaries making their way up to the town. Right, I want you. Get your asses up there. Okay, we have established that they have not got a lot in the town. Right, kill them. Kill them. I don't care about the fleeing guys. Let's go. Yes, there is some enemies over here that have completely boxed us in. We might lose a couple of cohorts. Get the Velites off the ship.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Yeah, our Tarantine cavalry has used all of its missiles. I get as many legionary cohorts into these positions as I can. Thoros spearmen. Get away from those pikes. Right, okay. Yeah, no reinforcements is coming. This might be it. This might be it. But you know what? I think it's enough. Right, they've got slingers. Let's deal with them. I think we can confidently bring those units round. Yeah, they're going to take an age to get there. But any units I lose, I can easily replace. I'll put you in skirmish mode. Okay, we are starting to stabilise a little bit. And every unit we cause to rout is another unit we can move up. Push in. Just push into the general. Thoros Spears is down to 93. Who have I got selected here? A pretty fresh legionary cohort. Okay, don't need to actually switch target there. Right, cavalry's over here. They are going to chase down that last skirmishing unit. So that leaves us with just, I think, these units here. I think it's going to be doable. Yeah, everything's starting to panic rout now. Shame the general didn't die. I took way more casualties than I actually needed to. But it was very, very close and very costly, that one. I think what I should have done is disembarked my army units first to take the brunt of it and then backed them up with my naval units. Instead, I disembarked my fast naval units first. And yeah, general died. It's a bit of a shame, that one. Okay, so fleet sinks, and we now have possession of Salamis, which is the island of Cyprus. Right, what house are you? Does it tell me? We're the blue guys, right? Yeah, I believe we are. So yeah, you're going to take command. Cool. What legion? I think we send Legion 5 back there. We send Legion 13 into there. And I think we send this Legion back down to Alexandria. That's what I think. Or potentially we send them to attack these guys. Pytharis Navigators. There we go. Cool. Right, so secessionists have been wiped out. I think I did see a secessionist fleet somewhere. Yeah, I did. It's 5 units. It's not enough to challenge us. In fact, it might be enough to challenge us. They could technically just walk into Antioch. So I'm going to raise a force in Antioch. And I don't care what that force is. I'm just going to raise it. An Evocati cohort just to sit there. And do you know what? I might even grab a couple of mercenary Syrian archers just to be sure. I do not want to lose Antioch because it is the capital. I believe this building leads to the auxiliary barracks. It does, and I'd like to get Syrian archers in the future. So just to confirm, yeah, it was that one. So I'm going to do that. Cool, right, we've got 5 grand left to play with, and not a lot of enemies. So I think... What do I think? I think we need to replace this general, but I don't know how to do that. I can't disband the general. I can recruit a new general somewhere. A blue general. If possible. I have no candidates. Okay. So that is fine. I think we're just going to spend the last of our money upgrading our buildings. Magna Grecia, for instance, has the ability to have an extra building. So let's just get some more industry. What kind of industry do we want to get in Magna Grecia? 150 wealth, 200 wealth from manufacturing and plus 5% from mining. Yeah, we'll take that. That sounds very useful. In fact, who's producing the most? Italia. In fact, Magna Grecia is not even producing 1,000. Africa, naturally, Macedonia. So we've got some very, very good provinces here. Libya could do with being upgraded in certain places. So, in fact, the aqueducts... I mean, they more affect public order, but what I need to focus on are the areas that aren't producing enough food, really. That doesn't actually increase the amount of food that it produces. I think I might switch that to a fishing port, which will provide 6 food. Hellas, again, not producing food. Could I get that produces food? I could get rid of the cattle trader, but I don't want to. And Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia not producing food is weird because they have 2 food production thingies. But that's okay, we'll just get one of those. And I think that is everything that you could feasibly want. Oh, which province did I just look at there? Cisalpania, Mesopotamia? It's one of these ones down here. Oh, there it is. Fanzia. There is a practice field here. And... yeah, do you know what? I think I'm just going to leave it. I'll leave the practice field for now. And look, that's where I'm going to leave it for today's episode. So if you've got this far, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it more than I can tell you. We have, I know it doesn't look like we've done much to the map, but we got rid of the secessionists down here, and we've incorporated Cyprus. Yeah, there's a couple of rebelling Cypriot armies there, and technically the secessionists aren't gone because they've got that fleet. But I think all in all, we have made a positive stamp. Next step for us is going to be Mauritania, and then potentially smashing through Nabatea and Syria to dislodge the Nabateans and just connect up all of our lands. Armenia is an easy target as well. Not an easy target per se, but an easy person for us to target, I guess, is kind of what I'm trying to say there, because there's really rich lands here, and we want some of Mesopotamia. But it's also interesting that the Araveci have, yeah, they've united quite a lot of northern Spain and the Trudetani, southern Spain. The Lestanians are losing control of Lusitania. So yeah, it's going to make for an interesting campaign to be sure. So yeah, smash that like button, hit the subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you in the next episode.